I don't know why that does that. I thought I had had it turned off and or turned on, excuse me, and it was still on mute. My microphone that was. That's why my mouth was moving on the avatar and you heard nothing. Okay, I was kind of trying to listen to the stream, but it's hard because when I talk, I'm way behind myself. So what I wanted to make sure of is that the music's got a good mix and it's not going to be too loud. I can do this through the battle, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and play the first one here. Let's get right into it. Oh, and by the way, that's my avatar. I've decided to use this one because it has a lot of effects. Okay, there's that. So some of these I can use when I don't know what's going on in the battle. I go, what just happened? Whoop, not that one. That one. That one. Or if I really don't like something. No, what was this? That one. Instead of cussing, I can just use that. Okay, Runeberg, here we go. I just wanted to turn the volume down a little bit on the game capture. There we go. I don't want the game to overshadow the sound, the music, but I don't want the music to overshadow it either. And of course, you have to hear me. I guess you don't have to, but it's desirable. Oh, we're in a tier 7 game. Well, I am a heavy, so let's see if we can. We'll still battle it out, just won't be in the front lines. Oh, in my avatar, I decided to use the dog, like I said. His name is Caesar. I had a little Yorkie that was named Caesar. Who's hit me? Somebody hit me? No, who? I don't really want to go out into the street. I know that somebody's going to start whacking me.
The commander is hurt. He can't focus.
Just like that. We did to the other tank. That Tiger 1, I think, there. All right, now we got some help here. Remember, I am a tier lower, so don't want to get too much into the rumbling.
We didn't even scratch them. The suspension is wasted. Repairs needed. Let's roll. Penetration.
Okay, moving on to the next one. We're up 9 to 6, so that's good to see. Oh, 10-6 now. All right. That guy go. Gone. Oh yeah, artillery likes to stick back here. I know I do when I'm playing this. I'm back in the corner here. What? What? Yeah, I hit the guy. I must have missed him or something. What in the world just happened? There, I gotta remember get these the hotkeys memorized.
The enemy armor is hit.
We got a light tank over there. Let's see if we can't get a shot on him.
Hit. Enemy is hit.
Oh, come on, really? Oh well, I must have been lower in health than I thought. Really? Maybe like this one. No, where's that one? There it is. So sad. All right, let's see what this guy does. We only got 2 more tanks to take down, so let's ride along and see what he does. Yeah, tier 6 heavy, Polak. I ran through this tank in the Xbox, so. We got 1 more left, dude. There he is. That's it. Game. GG. Good game. GG. Okay, I was listening to this game, and I think we got a good balance between the game capture sound and the music, so. Okay, I think I'll be able to talk a little better. I gotta make sure I talk slowly though, so the motion capture can see my mouth at least. Okay. And down. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that twice in a row yet. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the KV2. Next one in the queue is the KV2. All right, so we're playing, we're basically grinding tanks tonight. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but I got my avatar set up and I got his little lips to follow mine, and I decided, hey, let's do this. So, whoops, what am I doing here? Trying to figure out what's what. There we go. Okay, dokie. Let's see if we can't get into a battle here eventually. There we go. Okay, so we're playing Outpost. And Outpost is actually a map I'm not that familiar with. So we will try and see what we can do. Try to make this a battle. This KV2 is kind of hard to drive sometimes on these wide open maps because it's such a slow tank. Powerful for its tier. This is a tier 6, but it also is low. From here we probably have to go into that. You see those diagonal lines? That's where we'll probably have to go. From here at least. And that's right here. That's the road right there, and the road kind of splits off. Goes on one side of the building to the other side of the building. The only problem with that being there is from the other side, the artillery will have a straight shot typically if they're setting up where they should set up. So they just lob, shells right on top of you, kind of thing. So you be careful with that. Like I said, slow. Of course, these two tanks are light tanks. They would have been up there a couple of days before me because they're just how fast they are. Careful coming around here. I thought I saw some people over here, but it might be up there. Yep, somebody's hitting me from the side. Oh no. Who's hitting me? Yeah, they're hitting me from behind. Yeah, it's a couple of tank destroyers hitting me from way over and wherever. Can't even see them. All right. That was a poor choice on my part. That was not a good place to be as a really slow tank. Oops. Here. Turn that off. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, next tank. What do we want to run? We want to run the Stoke. All right. This guy here is a tank destroyer, so we'll see what we can do, how many tanks we can take out. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple. Okay, Paris. Well, there's worse ones for tank destroyers. I don't know what they might be, but there's not very many wide open spaces. In other words, tank destroyers are meant to be snipers. They hit from a distance, so it's really only one place for us to be is to be over around the. If you look here where it says A1 or B1 right here, this area, actually right in this area too. So maybe A2, B2. There's some foliage there that we can use. I went on the wrong way at first, so. Alright, I guess I can't run that over. There are some things you can run over and other things you cannot. I guess that's one of the former, or latter, whatever you want to call it. Alright, there aren't any tank destroyers. I mean, artillery. So that's usually where the artillery would set, right back here. So I'll take their spot. Except I'm going to get killed. Why is that? I don't like how this goes into this mode where I can't. It's like locking the hull. I can't move around, see, unless I do this when I'm in sniper mode. In this mode, I have no problem. So I can move whatever. Ooh, 344, yes. I thought I was going to miss him. It looked like it was going to sail over his head. And all of a sudden, it's like, ah. That's where he's at. What am I doing? I'm trying to get my dog. That one. Sorry, you have to hit the 4 and the 5 button for repairing or healing your person, and that does something to the dog. I may have to change that. You have to go away from using the 4 and the 5 and maybe move it to a different hotkey. Now I got the, uh-oh, how did I do that? How did I turn off the overlay? God, there's a way of doing it. I have no idea how I just did that. I was hitting buttons. Oh well. I can't even tell how many people are left because, yeah, even my map is gone. See, I can't even get on. That's not good. I was hitting all those buttons, and all of a sudden I turned off all of the stuff around it. I don't even know how many people we have left. All right, hopefully this turns on for the next battle. I'm going to be. I'm going to look things up, I guess, and figure it out. All that battle information. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to another tier 4. This one here is a medium tank, but he's pretty fast. Pretty fun to play too, so we'll see how that goes. All right. So we get into battle queue for a few minutes. Sometimes these battle queue can be minutes, can be 4 minutes or more, depending on how they want. I don't even know. I guess there's a reason. There's a matchmaking algorithm that they have to match up with. Try to make sure that these are balanced. Like if you have like 2 heavies on each team or 4 heavies on a team, 1 or 2 artillery. Usually there's no more than that, but I guess there could be. And we want to make sure, same number of lights, same number of mediums. And I don't know why it takes them 4 minutes to figure out what battle you're going into. Maybe there's a backlog of
Captain John King just joined the nation.
Okay, so this is that same one. I played this earlier today. Up in the, what is that? That's the, I'm glad that came back. I was concerned. Right up here. That's where a big battle happens between heavies on both sides. Heavies and maybe tank destroyers. And if you do that up there, whoever wins has a straight shot back down here, so, or the other way. Usually they roll you up and you're done. I'm not even sure where I should go in this map because probably go up there, but more to snipe along the ridge than to partake in a heavy battle. Heavies, I mean these heavy tanks. See, like I said, I'm fast enough to get up here and scout for them. I might get taken out if I'm not careful. If I get too far up there and there's heavy tanks, I don't have that much armor. Let's find out. See what happens, dude. Kind of want to go over here on the edge and see if I can spot anybody coming up. Oh, doesn't look like it.
Requesting support.
See, there they come. One heavy at least. Light tank. No, light. No, tank destroyer. What are you shooting at? Ain't nobody up here. Oh, somebody must be taking pot shots at him. From down there. That's what's happening. I had a couple coming up. This has got a really fast gun to it. I'm not sticking around for these guys, though. They can shoot at somebody else. No, we got a pretty good, we got the one, right? No, we got 2. We got two mediums up there. Our medium's going to get taken out, the one that's way down there. Down there? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not, but I wouldn't be surprised. do anything.
Damaged. Tracks back up.
Yeah.
Bail out.
Nope.
This vehicle's had it.
I was hitting that guy and not doing the thing. It was like throwing spitball. Or as we used to say when I was playing the Xbox a lot, we're going pew 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 pew. What is that? That was hitting against tier 5 though, but pretty good armor. Yeah. Pew pew. He was in it from the side and didn't do anything. So yeah, not good. As they would say, not good, Mav, not good. But he's getting taken out. He's got somebody from the side. See, the side and the top like that. There's no armor. They're very little armor, so not much you can do about that one. He's not going to withstand hits from a heavy at that angle. There's no way, no way. So. Okay, so I think we're done. And let's just follow our guys going downhill. Not that one. There we go. Let's just see what they find somebody. See if they find the last tank. Or who does. This is always the issue. These maps are pretty good size. And the tank destroyers, so especially at the tier 5 level, they're as fast as some light tanks. So what we could end up doing is run around the map for the rest of the time that they have. I think the time is like 15 minutes altogether. I was always surprised that the PC does not have the timer. On the Xbox, we have a timer right in between, like right around where it says 15 and 7. Oh, at 15, so that means we killed him off, yeah. Or destroyed him. Took the tank out. Okay. So that's a win. Yep. Victory. All right, we'll apply our little bonus. Got 2,500. Yeah, we didn't get any medals or anything, so that sucks. But yeah, we're way down here. But it's a win. It's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so we're going to play. Next time we do is a VK 30.01. And how am I choosing which ones to play? What am I doing here? Just to show you, this is the tech tree. And these are tanks that are all on the tech tree. Right here, the one I'm going to play is the VK 30.01 H. Now I'm gonna play this, but I don't know yet if I'm gonna go this way, right here, or if I'm going down here. And then actually, what I want to do is I want to go this way because I want to get down to that where the tier 11 is. That leopard. Okay, so you have a lot of choices, right? You can go this way, you can keep going down here, you can go to here and then go down. So yeah, these tech trees, especially for things like Germany, US, Russia, they all have a ton of tanks. Compare that to say the Russia, the Chinese, or even Sweden, right? A lot less tanks. So I have tanks that are US. Okay. The one we were talking about just now is the VK. That's here. And then I also have in Russia, I have the KV2. I have the KV1, which I should play that too, and the T150. And I do have, I think that might be it, yeah, for the Russians. And like I said, and for the US, I'm playing this T1. It's got to be upgraded a little bit more before it's fully upgraded. The this here, the M4, and the T37. So those are the ones that I'm playing right now. So yeah, a few tanks here and there, but that's why which ones I'm choosing, how I'm choosing. So Oh, we go ahead and get into the VK, and let's get that into battle. Yeah, I did touch something. I saw that the other day when I was playing, and I hit a button, and everything went away. Usually, it's like one of the like in some games, like on the PC or even on the Xbox. It's it's like it's equivalent to F1, and that'll turn everything off. But I don't think I hit that button. See, that does that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. Channel information. Oh, not that one. Oh, that brings that up. I don't know what. Okay, let's not do that. So, we're gonna go over here. I'm beginning to learn this one also as a map that I really don't know that much about. It's a specific map to the PC, and I just came to the PC, well, just before Christmas when I was traveling. I took my laptop with me, started playing the PC game. I liked it. I liked the graphics here, the details to the maps. I was having a problem before playing on the keyboard because the what is it, the W, the A, the S, the D. I didn't know how to do that. Well, playing for like 3, 4, maybe 5 years on Minecraft, that's exactly how you make your guy go around. So that's why I was able to come to the PC and actually make this thing work. Now there's some other controls I don't really know that much about. There's some things like I just did that turned off everything, and I don't know what that is. Why is he picking on me? Why does he do that? I mean, I joke that I have a bullseye on my tank always, because every time I get hit by artillery in some way, shape, or form, not every time, let's say 90% of the time though. See, I don't know why I'm down here. To be honest, I'm a medium. Yeah, they're right there. Let's be honest. They're trying not to get themselves whacked. Oh my. So we got that mutually going. Sometimes there's tanks up here on this little ridge. So you gotta be a little bit more careful. That AT2 there is a really powerful tank destroyer, so it's getting up there. See, I want to be careful because I don't want that guy to come around the corner and me be, them getting tank shots on my side. Cause that'll hurt. You're in the way, dude.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
Critical hit. In between that guy's legs. Oh, that's funny. Critical hit. Alright, that guy's wiped. Let's move up. That tank destroyer's got a ton of armor on it. There's like one place that it's vulnerable. If you don't, like right there, in that little hat. If you don't hit it there, then you're wasting your shells. You just waste them. It's got literally a ton of armor on it.
Enemy armor is damaged. Target acquired.
Somebody's over there. Got my light bulb. The light bulb lights up means that you've been spotted. I'll just tuck behind this big hole. Tank here. He had too many choices to shoot at. Figured. Yeah, right up there. I think the artillery is right over there. That's where I would be, right behind, right back in there somewhere. I don't have much in the way of artillery on PC yet, but on my Xbox I've got several countries I have their tier 10 artillery, so I've played a lot. What is right up there? Yep. Somebody got a hit on it. It's gone. Artillery does not have armor. It really doesn't have any armor. I mean, they might have like 400 hit points or something like that. One good shell from a tank destroyer can give you 350 damage in one shot, so they'll take 2 shots at the most. That's really what it boils down to. Yeah, I apologize, my avatar, the eyes are squinty.
Thanks a lot.
I thought there was a way of saying thank you, you're welcome, but I don't know. I tried to hit the Z button, it didn't work. The Z key, whatever. Victory. Oh, we captured a base. Why did people do that? We didn't need to capture the base. We only had 1 tank left. It's kind of annoying when they do that. Yeah, I guess. All right, another XP. All right, we got it. Now, let's do this. We're going to go ahead and... Right. Let's get into the garage, see what else we got going on. All right, let's see. Oh, yep, Leopard. Leopard's the next one. Just double checking that real quick. That's the German light tank. Yeah, Leopard. All right, if you wonder what these are right here, this color. Actually, you can get that right here. Then over here, you've got these. See this right here that says, like the little symbol there? That means I have one in my, in the depot, the storage and supply, so I can put those on different tanks. And I always forget to put them on, tell you the truth. I was playing around with that, and I thought, oh, okay, let's put one on the Leopard. Probably going to keep this tank, even though when I go past it. Just for playing with different people, like platooning, that kind of thing. You do the platoons down here. Oh, come on. You can do it down here and make the platoon if somebody's online. Or you can have somebody can do it in battle, they'll ask you. If you make them yourself, you get a 15% plus in silver and in XP, combat XP. So it's always a good thing to have a platoon. So this is my dog, Max. Hi, Max. And he gets us some cool things from time to time. So Max is the fur brother to Caesar, my avatar, I guess. Okay, do battle. Now this is a light tank. Light tanks mean fast, fast, fast. You got to keep moving, or if you don't move, you have to be behind something to spot people. That's another option. But you got to stay concealed or covered because you don't have much in the way of armor. That's why they're so fast. They don't have heavy armor like you had in a heavy tank. you can see here, see the symbols. The heavy tank has the three chevrons. The medium has 2. The diamond is a light tank, which what we are in this game. Tank destroyers, that's the snipers. They step back and they try to shoot. And the SPG means self-propelled gun, or more rightly, artillery. So those are the types of tanks that we have in this game, is what it boils down to. All right, this is Province. One time, this used to be a Providence in Xbox, and it was only up to like maybe tier 3. It was a locked map at one time. Now I have the ability to exclude 3 different maps, and I do that. I choose maps not to play. I'd like to put this one on, but I only have 3 maps out of all the maps, so I decided just to that now. This is a light tank, and typically they do what that guy's doing. We're trying to bring the battle to them on the other side, so see that kind of a diamond red? That's their spawn point for the other team. But it looks like, I don't know, I got people coming, right? Looks like I do. I'm ahead of them because I'm faster. And that can be a problem for light tanks because you tend not to last very long. Yeah, right there.
We didn't even scratch them. Target acquired. Enemy is hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. One of our tracks is damaged. The enemy armor is hit.
Getting some help here.
Target released.
Up.
Done for. Everyone get out.
Oh, somebody from somewhere else got me. I don't even know where that guy was at. Could have been the other side of the map for all I know. As I said, light tanks don't last very long. But this time I still did 208 in damage, though. 289. But yeah. So sad. Too bad. All right, again, a little bit too long. I'm not going to sit there and spectate the entire match. So we're going to... Nope, which one is it? Ah. There it is. I'm heartbroken because it was such a short match. All right, so let's see here. What's in and this the tanks down at the bottom down here, right? Those are just what's in my garage. I have a filter on for the tanks that I'm running. There's some additional tanks I'm not running at the moment, but like this tier 4, I don't think I am because this is a I think it's elite. Yeah, elite. And we'll get into that later. But the tier 1 is one of the ones that I want to grind. So let's do that. All right. Let's see here. 269 players in the queue. And this is the U.S. Central server. There's a South American server. There's servers in the EU, server in Asia. they don't all interact. I guess what I was told by the people in Germany, somebody told me that if they wanted to play in the U.S., they got to start with an empty garage. You can't, you're not playing off the same account. I guess they said it was just a way for wargaming, the people that make this, to actually make more money because they got to buy more tanks and that kind of thing. Because it does take a while for you to move up the tech tree, so a lot of times people will buy premium. I'll show you the premium tanks in a minute once you get back to the garage. There are premium tanks that are on the tech tree, and then there are premium tanks you can buy in the store, so those are specials. And those ones in the store, you might buy them once, you might not have access to them for like maybe a couple of years. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is one of those ones called Mannheim Line in the PC here, but on the Xbox, this is actually called. Oh, not over there. This is called Arctic Circle, I think. Yeah, this is Mannerheim Line, but it's not called that in the Xbox, which is not unusual. I mean, it's not a a big deal, but it's just a uniqueness about the way that they do this. Not doing too bad. We're top tier, so. That's what that is. Okay, now I know which one it is. Just a number pad 3. I have to change that because that's actually one of the controls for the avatar. See, avatar does this, and that turns on. So, okay. I have to be careful with that. That's actually just a setting that I can change at any time. Man, they don't have very many. They have the tanks way back. Normally, when you're playing on this pass here, they'll be the enemy tanks will be over here, and you'll be playing back. Where we entered into this gully. Huh. Yeah, they're camping. It's called camping. They're staying near their base. Not always a good thing to do. Too close to the base.
Didn't penetrate? Somebody pinch me. That one didn't go through. The gunner is dead. We're trying to cover for him. Enemy is hit. Got him.
Oh, there's another heavy over here. What's that over there? tank destroyer. Yeah. Artillery.
We didn't penetrate their armor. The enemy armor is hit. One of our trucks is damaged. One of our trucks is damaged. Bail out. This vehicle's at it.
Too many vehicles over here. Oh, I didn't know. I would have been a little bit more. Have been more aware of the actual score. They were up a little bit. Should have stayed back. Shouldn't have pushed up so much. Yeah, it looks like we're. And one of their light tanks, probably the other tank destroyers, probably back there on the base. That could be one of their heavier ones too. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to the. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Back to the garage. The garage. Garagey. Okay, let's see here. Which one am I? Nope. All right. That is the signal that it is time to take a quick break. So we're going to go grab a snack. I'll be right back. Okay, hang tight. I do apologize. I did not have my mic on. I was complaining to myself because I was playing all by myself there for at the end. Even though there's tanks back here, one right there, he can't come up here and do anything to support me. And one of the problems we have with this game is that, yeah, there are teams, but all of the rewards and everything it's all about individual effort. Even getting your tech, that going up the tech tree, that kind of thing. So, it's still difficult because everybody wants to do their own thing, even though they're supposedly on a team. And this team is spelled with an I, right? Or has an I in it for sure. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to remember. There was something I had mentioned. I thought I was going to show you, but I can't remember what it was. So hopefully I'll remember again, and we'll be able to get that taken care of. I'm sure I'll remember eventually, or maybe just by accident to show you that thing. All right, let's see here. So we are definitely okay. So we're a tier 6 and a tier 7 game. We're light tanks, so we got to just be careful not to get too much into any kind of a battle, heavy battle, until towards the end. It's better if you try to get into the battle because people are hurt, people have low on health, and you can make a difference because you're so fast. But you definitely do not want to be in that type of battle this early in the game when everybody's full health. No, thank you. Thank you, but no. And you can see this tank's pretty fast. It's going 64 kilometers per hour. And that T1 that I had probably goes maybe 30, 35, right? So definitely the KV2 does go really low, like maybe 17 to 20. So you just want to make sure that you understand that you have a tank that can get away from people. But you also don't want to get too deep into territory right now because there's a lot of other tanks that have a lot of skill, a lot of that can shoot from a long distance, like tank destroyers, yep, right there, mediums even. So you got to be careful that you're not too deep into the territory where they might get you. See, there's another one. We have some other tanks coming to help though too, so that should be good. Did it just take that out? Nope, he's still there. But he took us out. That guy right there, I thought he was gone. I didn't see him. Oh, there's two. Yeah, they got a fair number of tanks too, so. Tank destroyer. Coming in, yep. And now we're outnumbered. Heavy's coming in to help. Not sure how much help he's going to be with this many tanks, though. We got to get that medium out of the game. He's very low health. Come on.
Are you kidding me?
See, I don't have any armor, so they only hit me like twice and I'm gone. I actually forgot about that. I should have ran as soon as I saw that many tanks. Because I can't do battle 1-on-1 or 1-on-3. That's on me. I should have remembered that I was in a light tank. Okay. Live and learn, I suppose. Live and learn. Okay, so during all this, you know, during the holidays, the holiday ops and stuff, we could play this for a while only up until the 22nd of December. Actually, it caught me by surprise that it was closed. I didn't realize it was going to close that soon. And then over here we get resources. That this is the den, if you will, for Max. Doesn't do anything. You just you can do some things like change its name, visibility, whether you want them just to be no animations or only in the garage, that kind of thing. So what you want the dog to do. Up here, boom, we do that. Click on it. There, magic. It turns to daylight, or the other way around. Click. Basically, it's a nightlight. And then over here, we have some various things going on. This guy here, this is the dog again, Max, we call him. His name was, to begin with, it was Chaffee. So I renamed him Max. And here's the, so this is just loot that we get for like 3 wins, I think it is. Right? Yep. And then one more thing. I don't know what some of this stuff is. And then if we wanted to upgrade, we would be able to get these, various other things to put around here somewhere. But I decided not to do it. So we go to the village. And I don't know what we're doing here. That's what yeah, right here. So I earned another one of these. See, it just changes the kiosk there. Okay, and then something else in the village. Come on. There's one more thing in the village that I don't know what else we had. This is the village. And then over here it says, oh no. Oh, it's over here. That's why I can't see it. Right here. Now you see a different style right there. See, yeah, that's the spinning wheels. Okay, so you win that stuff from time to time. Just decorations. And once you decorated this, you decorated right there where we just saw over here, and you decorated over here. That's how you got to be a 10. And by doing that, you actually get 50% more economic bonus. So you get a bonus for doing that. Okay, so we're still in battle there. So we're going to go to the M4 Sherman. See, in this guy, I just put camouflage on it. I did not put that special wrap on it or whatever. Okay, I wish I could remember what I was going to show you. So something in here, I can't remember. Oh, I don't know what it was. Oh, and also right here, that was the advent calendar, but we filled that up, yeah. So you can download this as wallpaper. All right. Yeah, it was like every day you clicked on a new tile and it gave you stuff. And at the end of the year, it was like 12/31. I think it was New Year's Day. It had me open all the rest. I thought I was going to miss it. I thought I was not going to be able to open the rest because I started in December, right? No, it actually let me open up all the rest of them, so I got all the goodies that I had missed from not being there from the beginning of December. So I thought that was pretty nice. I thought I was going to lose them, like I said. So, this is Live Oaks. My Sherman is a medium. I'm probably going to go down. It's called down the railway, right down that way, over there. I'll do some battling over there. And you never can tell where the tanks are going to go. Sometimes everybody goes to the city over there on the A line, And then everybody, other times everybody goes this way, so you just never know. And you don't know where you're gonna run into. I could run into like 6 different tanks over here, or I could go almost all the way to the base. Just depends on how they play their side, right? See, they have a lot of tanks going. There's like a little rise right there. Right here, there's a rise, and everybody here is basically what they're trying to do is they're sniping. They're trying to hit long distance to the people that are in the city. Makes absolutely zero sense, especially for heavies to be doing that. Heavies should be headed towards the city if they're going to be fighting, because again, those are brawlers. Those are the assault vehicles. They can take a punch, and it's where they should be. He's over on the other side of the hill. He's not coming up over very much either, so maybe just keep him spotted for artillery. I was trying to blind shoot him. I didn't even see him over there. That's my fault. Oh, there we go. Already got a good shot. Nice shot. What happened to my guy over there? Did the artillery get him? Might have. He was low health. I can't go over there. I can't barely see him. Are they bugging out? No way. Yep, they're bugging out. I don't know why. Well, we are up 73, so hopefully that is a good thing.
They've killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well.
He's worried about me, and 'cause I only have 35 health left. So. But they only have 5 tanks left. Yep, there's the destroyer. Somebody's trying to hit me. Yep, I don't know who.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yep, light tank over there. He's pro. exactly what I was saying a few minutes ago. He stayed in the game long enough to where you could get a hold of somebody with really low health, hit them, and they're gone. Nope. Yeah, so that's what happens. You know, that's the way that the light tank should be played. Can't fault them for that. Well, we still won, 15-5. Yay! Did pretty well. Look at that. Apply that, and I got myself a spotter. And what that is that spotted damage. So you spot the enemy, and then somebody else hits them. You make sure they're spotted with your vision or whatever. That enabled your teammates to have over 1,000 HP and damage. So nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's keep going. And then that's it for that side. So now I'm going back and just playing this again. Back and forth, back and forth. Now today I'm only going to do 2 hours. I wanted to get my avatar going and like say that, make sure that, like say when I have that number letter, the number pad number 3, that's the one I had that cleared the everything off of the how was I say that, off the screen, all the controls. So I changed that. I think I changed it to that. Yeah, that's the what do you call it? That must be the / right below the question mark on your keyboard. Yeah, this is a weird one too, because there's a big overhang right there, and then this is all just buildings, and it's just like some of those like Pilsen and stuff. You go in there, and it's only certain ways to go, and then you're doing battle, heavy on heavy. This is a tier 6 match. We're top tier, but I'm not gonna go over towards those buildings. There's no way in God's green acres I'm doing that. Now, honestly, I'm not that familiar with this particular map, so don't know exactly where to go, where to spot from, or anything like that. I'm supposed to be with the replay, the replay of the battles. I'm supposed to be able to hit the key. There's a key. It's like F3 or whatever, and get into free cam. But I've tried it, and the controls weren't working. At least they weren't working when I tried. I'm not sure. And being back here is not going to help any, so I need to be up here where I can do some spotting. I was just hoping that this was yellow. That was just a shot in the dark, dude. Now I can do this. See that he's over there, see? He's bugging out. I thought he was right here. That's why I went over there and got whacked a few times. Not going to happen.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit. Target locked.
Yeah, they got two RDs, so they're taking turns whacking at me. Pretty even match so far, 4-3. Well, I know I could be spotted by those heavies.
One of our tracks is damaged. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yep. Well, boogers. I don't know. Bum, 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 Let's go back to the garage. Play the next tank. All right, so let's see here. And we're not doubling off for many tanks. Goodness gracious. It's crazy. Just crazy. Oh, this map. I thought I had it excluded, but this map is the size of a postage stamp. It's so small. Tier 5 to Tier 6 match. You can go right here, but that's a death trap up there. I want to go over here actually. Even as a heavy. It's just because it's so darn small of a map. Everybody's in that one spot. I don't like it. Invariably I'm taken out right there. So see, there's another heavy doing the same thing I'm doing. Basically conceding the middle is what we're doing. You got two heavies and a medium over here. And right here, right there, there'll be at least one or two tank destroyers. So you'd like to run up there and try to spot us, but can't really do anything. Gotta be careful though, because they like to go over the edge. They'll hang over the edge and try to deal damage on you. Oh, I think my health died real quick. Why are there... Oh, it's up there at the top. See, that's what they can do. They're up there so they can hit you.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Fight me.
The commander is hurt. He can't focus. Tracks back up.
Come on, where are they hitting me from?
Enemy armor is hit. Bail out. This vehicle's had it.
Really? Ay, ay, ay. That's what I get for not going into sniper mode there. Too many things going on at the same time, I think. Just have too much going on. I can't figure out what key to hit first, right? Yeah, they're way up on us. 11 to 3. Yeah, we're done. Darn it. Yeah, I mean, before I turned around and both those, the heavy and the medium, were gone. They were gonzo aloha. Oh, hey, check it out. We did get a win. Yay. Not bad. So we did get like 5 wins so far. 2,300. I can live with that. 37's all done. I think I need the T1 needs to be upgraded yet. Leopard, I think, also is ready to go. We have 17,000. I believe that's getting close. The Leopard. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Okay, hang on. Leopard 12. What was that? 17. It needs 20. Oh, I thought it was 20. It needs 28.8. Okay. So we got a little bit to go. But here. So this is what I was going to show you right here. So these are the premium vehicles that you always can buy. You can buy those no matter what. They're in the tech. They're associated with the tech tree. So you can see here, I've got a few of them. I got the Dicker Max. I got the Steer WT. I've had some of these before in the Xbox, but not on the PC. I've had the low. I think I still have the low in my the low black, but I had the low. Anyways, and there's some lower tier ones you can get as well. These are usually the most popular tier for premium tanks, especially the Tech Tree Premium, is going to be the tier 8. I don't know why, but it's just the way they made the game. So you see the same thing here. You know, they got all these tanks, right? All of these tanks. They still have all of these are premium tanks. It looks like I don't own any of these, but a good one to own is this tier 4, this Valentine. This is a tough tank, tough. Matilda as well in a tier 5. These 2 tanks are really, really tough. I probably I'm going to go ahead and buy those eventually. And the IS-6, oh, that's a beast. At a heavy and tier 8, oh, that thing will fight. And then here's the US. US has got a lot of tanks too now. And here are they don't have that many, but they have premium tanks. Got the little Locust at tier 3. And then here we got a bunch of tier 8. I used to have the Chrysler K in the Xbox. I don't think I've had it here, but I got the T92 Scorpion. I have that in the Xbox. In the Xbox, I have over 220 tanks. So, okay. And I mentioned that there were some that you can buy that a lot of times are not necessarily guaranteed that you'll be able to get them all the time. Those are what we call in the store. These are the tanks you can get the premium. but you get them like here. You know, you're not always going to get the ELC or the AMBT, that kind of thing, but you can get them. And there's different things like this one here has a crew, three perks for the commander. I think probably the garage slot or whatever. Here it only the crew. It's only got the one crew and then the garage slot. Here it's got one crew with crew XP for 3 perks, and they don't have that here, so that's why it's only 5,400 compared to 17,000. And then here is a Scorpion that's ready to party, blah blah blah. 19,000, 18,000. So you see I have 5,300. I have to buy more if I want to get any of these tanks. Scorpion, the heavy tank here, the low, that's one you can get. So it looks like there are some of those that are in the tech tree there. You can get them here as well. Okay, there's collectors. Boop. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to deal with it. There is, where is that? Thought there was another set of tanks. I know there are tanks you can get. Trying to figure this out. There's collectors. Here they are. Okay. So here's the ones I do have in the garage, because these tanks, you can buy these. Nope, it looks like I have all of those in the garage. So, okay. Anyway, so this is where you can buy your various items out of the garage, or buy it from the store for gold. Okay, let's go ahead. I do want to play this VK again. Okay, we got about 20 minutes or so before we're done. So if this is a long game, it might be the last game. So let's wait and see how long it takes. If I die early, then we can play again. And just let me go ahead and do this so I can put the schedule up for us. All right, so in the chat, you'll see the schedule. So I am going to play tomorrow. Actually, it's Monday, Wednesday. Friday is not 7 to 9. That's wrong. I have to update that. Fridays and Saturdays, it should be Monday and Wednesday, I play 7 to 9. And then Friday and Saturday, I play 6 to 9. I play 3 hours on Friday and 3 hours on Saturday. So it'll be a 3 hours one. And I don't know, I think eventually I'd like to maybe play longer. But I do have a full-time job. Well, I have to be on campus 30 hours a week. I am a college professor. So, okay, so we are in kind of a medium, not really a light tank. So we're going to go over here. Yeah. These guys are going the wrong way. They should be going right over there down the K line and then up around that big hill. That's where the heavy battle is on this map. But they're over here. So who in the world knows? I don't. Actually did that without damaging myself. I'm very impressed. Now, if those heavies stop and they start sniping, that's even worse than being over here. See, look what the other team's heavies are. You see where the heavies went? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heavies in this game. We're very big on heavies, and only 3 of them are over on the K line, and one of them is way back. Look at this one here. That one right there, at Churchill 7. He's way out of. He should be over here, where the KV2 is. Because these guys are coming around, and they're just gonna, start wiping them out. If they get through, then look where they're at, right there. So yeah, that's why there's ways you should play each map, and this is not the way. We should have mediums over here, maybe light tanks, but not heavies. They're not going to get much in the way of, well, there's, I don't know how many they have over on the other side. But 1, 2, but there's more than that, 'cause there's other ones like KV2 is out. T150, that was a light tank, I think, or maybe medium. I know, we may get some heavies over here, but look, we've gone all the way around this map and we haven't seen anybody yet, right? Yeah, these are all full health. They will see, as they get over there, right about where they're at now, they will start to see some tank destroyers that are camping at their end. They will see that, but they won't be very much, maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, why that heavy is sitting there, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get that other heavy just sitting there. Why are they camping like that? I don't really know.
Critical hits. Track hits.
What?
Bail out. This vehicle's at it.
Really? I told you there's some over there. I don't know where, but they are. I can't see them. Yeah. That's the problem I have time with the tanks that I drive. I can't see anything. Well, I guess we are going to get one more in. Youch. I don't know. Sometimes I just find it boring to sit behind a rock. So I should do that more. Be boring, I guess. But yeah, it gets a little boring doing it that way. Speaking of KV2, let's go ahead and play that one. And this will probably be our last one for sure. And then we'll see you tomorrow when we do sign off. We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is at 6 p.m. and I am in the Central Time Zone in the United States. I gotta say United States because I don't know where everybody's at. You guys could be from, Southern Africa for all I know. I have people that I've talked to that are in the UK, Far Eastern part of Germany. I used to play with a guy on one of my servers for Minecraft. I used to play. He was from Indonesia. Another one was Australia. Yeah, all kinds of different places. So I have no idea where everybody's at. So I'm in the Central Time Zone for the United States. By reference, it's 8:42 p.m. at the moment. All right, so this is that same map, whatever the name of that thing is. I'll post. So being the lickety split tank that it is, I'm going this way. See, there could be some tanks over here. That's the problem. Right over there are some, here. Right here. This guy is good that he's here because there could be light tanks or whatever. And if you go on this side of I think you could get hit from there. You have to be careful of where you're going. I don't really like it from this side because on the other side it's a straight shot. You don't even have to go up the hill or anything. Higher elevation, I guess, from the other side. Yeah, see, I'm being spotted. And what I don't know is if it's from over on the side over there. Yeah, it is. Or it's up here. Regardless, they do have 2 artillery, and they could be trying to. Again, I have that invisible target on my back. Artillery's always after me. Artillery is always after me. Every game. If there's artillery, that is. The nice thing about artillery is it takes forever to reload. There's one. Oh, he's in the wrong spot. Why is he sitting there? That's way too far. I actually don't know what I'm doing, so. Don't know this map all that well. Come on.
Ammo stone just hit. We're lucky it didn't blow. We're
Come on. Really? Yeah. Darn it. I can't shoot both ways. And there's tanks over here, that T-34, the M1A, and they don't do anything. They don't work as a team. They don't cover each other's backs, right? Just because everything is about the individual in this game, even though there are two teams. That drives me nuts, as you might tell. Boy. All right, let's go ahead. Well, let's see. Cancel that a minute. Yeah, they're up 7-3, and I have no idea what's going on. So I'm going to go back. And I'm going to take a look at my tech tree real quick, see if I can upgrade anything. And then we'll probably call it a night. Do a quick cleanup here. All right. So, yeah, I've got to play this a little bit more. I'll probably play that tomorrow and on Saturday a little bit more. This is my tier 8 artillery. Trying to get to the tier 9. See, that's a tier 9. There was the holiday thing. So the tier 9. Oh, wait a minute. That's tier 10. I think the tier 9 was also, was it? Oh, shoot. Yeah, the tier 9 and tier 10 both. I put the discounts on there, so we can't. The tier 9, see right there, it was 30% discount for, not for the XP, but for the cost. Normally it's 3.55 million, and it's 2.48 million because it's 30% off. This is 20% off, which brings it from 6.1 million down to 4.88 million in credits or silver, whatever they call it here. Okay, but you see I still have a long way to go. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can. This one's already all. See, these are the upgrades here. They're checked off, meaning this is fully upgraded. All the modules have been upgraded. Darn it, keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, and then here, the Sherman. I think the Sherman's, yeah, right here, that's the highest one. And then these, there is one that I know I was working on. I can't remember what it was. That's why I keep doing this. T-37, I believe, is fully. Oh, no, there it is. T-37, I need this. Oh, come on, who cares? Okay, that. Get that out of the way. I don't like those overlays where I wish I could change where they're located because they cover up this part right here. So I got to get a little bit, I got to use a bit of gold, not much. 15 gold. Yeah, make the transfer. Now see, that shows up and I have to wait for that to fade away before I can, that financial transaction thing. If I do it too soon, it'll pop right back up again. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to purchase it. And then I can sell off what it has for 15. So it only costs really, what is that, 23? There you go. Now this is fully upgraded. I've got the biggest engine, 610 horsepower. I've got the better gun. Oops, excuse me. At that. At 1829 average DPM, damage per minute. That's not too bad. Okay, so I think that's it. We're going to call it. I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock.